Welcome back, students. Today, we are going to start a new chapter of economics, that is, sectors of the Indian economy. Students, we know that people are involved in different activities, and some of these are the activities producing goods, some others are producing services. Do you know these activities are happening around us after every minute? We can classify, group these activities by using some important criteria, and these groups are also called sectors. We begin it by looking at different kinds of economic activities. When we produce a good by exploiting natural resources, it is an activity of primary sector. For example, cultivation of cotton for the growth of cotton plant. We depend mainly but not entirely on natural factors like rainfall, sunshine and climate. The product of this activity, cotton, is a natural product. Same as in case of an activity like dairy, we are dependent on biological process of animals and availability of fodder, etc. Here the product milk also is a natural product. If we talk about minerals and ores, they are also natural products. As I already told you, when we produce a good by exploiting natural resources, it is an activity of primary sector. Now question is, why primary? Because it forms the base for all other products that we subsequently make. Students, as we get most of natural product from agriculture, fishing, etc. So that's why this sector is also called agriculture and related sector. Moving towards second sector, that is the secondary sector. This sector covers activities in which natural products are changed into other forms through the ways of manufacturing that we associate with industrial activity. It uses the product of the primary sector as raw material for their production. This could be in a factory, a workshop, or at home. For example, using cotton fiber from the plant, we spin yarn and weave the cloth. We can make sugar or good by using sugarcane as a raw material. We convert earth into bricks and use bricks to make houses and buildings. This sector gradually became associated with the different kinds of industries that came up. It is also called as industrial sector. After primary and secondary, there is one more category of activities that is known as tertiary sector, and this is totally different from primary and secondary one. These activities help in the development of primary and secondary sector. These activities do not produce goods but help support for the production process. For example, goods that are produced in primary or secondary sector would need to be transported by trucks and trains and then sold in wholesale and retail shop. We also may need to talk to other over telephone or send letters or borrow money from banks to help production and trade. Transport, storage, communication, banking, trade are the services which are provided by tertiary sector because this sector generates services rather than goods. That's why it is also called service sector. Service sector also include some essential services that may not directly help in the production of goods. For example, we require teachers, doctors, and those who provide personal services such as washermen, barbers, cobblers, and the people to do administrative and accounting works. Even services based on information technology such as internet cafe, ATM booth, call centers, software companies, etc. have become important and fall under the tertiary sector. That's all for the day. Have a nice day.